I'm going to break down one open position. This is a junior IT project manager position. I'm going to give you my thoughts. So if this sounds interesting, stay tuned. As you can see, this is a junior IT project manager position in legal tech, offering 52 to 55 K per year, full-time and on-site. So when it comes to junior positions, the range in Germany is somewhere between 45 to 60 K per year gross salary. So in this position, we are just in the mid sweet spot of this junior range. Let's have a look at the job description, which you can see quite interesting. First, the very first sentence, we are not looking for project planners who are stubbornly ticking for templates. So it looks like they have some problems with people who maybe got some certificates and they're just following the theory no matter what. They basically say here, hey, we are looking for a person who understands that each customer needs different planning. Sometimes this is really a mistake I see, especially from the newcomers who, as I said, just finished their studies, just finished their certificates, and because they don't have a real experience yet, they're just following the theory, and this just sometimes gets you in the trouble, because in the end, they are not paying you for your certificates and how great you follow the methodologies in theory, because in reality, there will be a lot of obstacles. They're also saying here that every customer is very different and you have to really tailor the approach. So I guess that's what they mean by the first sentence. Just for the record, I have no association with this company, but I think this is a really interesting niche, IT, for lawyers, notaries, legal departments of large companies. And they also stated here that they have a 50 member team, which I think it's a really good number. It's not super small where it's like chaotic and everybody needs to do everything when you are growing, but it's also not like super large where you only get to see very small piece of the whole company. So I think 50 member team, it's great, and it certainly gives you also the space to grow if you start here as a junior. It's located in Bergisch Gladbach, and let's have a look what you need to bring, which you have to put on the table. So what they mention here is they ask for a solid education or relevant degree, and they also mention here they are searching for someone who already has some practical experience in the IT sector. So maybe you work as an admin, maybe you work in operations. So they basically want you to have a clue about what's going on, but certainly you don't have to be the super duper specialist. Technical understanding, obviously, they are asking here to have understanding about cloud, but interestingly, what they also write here, or you quickly become familiar with it, aka you can learn on the job. Then they also expect that you are familiar with ticketing systems. This is something you can learn over weekend, so I would not stress that too much, and that you can understand API data imports without having to be a coder. So this is now interesting as well how they formulate it here, and that's also the message I'm trying to get out. Many people fear that they cannot become IT project managers because they cannot code, and it's simply a myth. And this job posting, is as well breaking this myth. Next one, your operational skills. So here they of course expect you to have project management skills. So project planning, risk management, communication, all basic project manager skills you can learn in weeks. And Regarding personality, obviously you need to be able to work in a team because you will be leading people. And yeah, if you want to be a good leader, you should also make sure that your team gets better under your leadership. What they also stated here, you should be willing to travel. And maybe one note here, when you are just applying for your first IT project manager job as a junior IT project manager, I strongly recommend you to search for an on-site job. Don't search for one of those where you are just, working from home all the week, sitting in your pajamas. This is not how you're going to learn this stuff quickly. Find a job with a reasonable size of a team where you can meet the experts daily, and you're going to learn very fast. And here you can see this job requires a little bit traveling. Speaking out of my own experience, this can be a lot of fun, especially towards the beginning of your career. Then also they explain a little bit about the company, but what I wanted to highlight here, first class onboarding, in-house academy. This sounds very promising. We make you fit for the legal tech markets step by step. You don't have to be an IT guru beforehand. And I really like that they put it like this. So if they're going to find a good candidate, then they're going to mold you. They're going to make sure that you learn this craft. And I'm only really happy to see statements like this on a job posting. So that's pretty much it. I think this is a really cool job for someone who is starting the IT project management career. If you want to become IT project manager, I strongly encourage you to register for my free training, link in the description below. And for those who are already IT project managers, maybe you want to grow, you want to make more money, I encourage you to book for a free consultation.